What did you think of the first Pacquiao Floyd? Well, the only Pacquiao Floyd fight.
Floyd beat him easy. Floyd beat him easy.
What do you think when Floyd fought Conor McGregor?
He he carried him. He carried him to the 10th round and stopped him like he told me he was gonna do. You got to think, man. MMA fighters, they don't fight 12 rounds. They fight 3 to 5 rounds. They don't fight 12 rounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, when you saw McGregor in the ring with Floyd, it almost looked like someone playing a boxing game who didn't read the instructions, would just press all the buttons. He was like hitting them like over the head and just kind of like, didn't look like he really knew what he was doing against Floyd.
I mean, Conor McGregor can fight, don't get me wrong. He can fight a little bit, but these guys ain't got no real professional boxing experience.
Yeah, no, in the UFC ring, McGregor is an animal. Like, did you see his last UFC fight?
Yeah, I seen it.
It was crazy. McGregor really came in and just did his thing. But the boxing ring, when you can't use your feet, is a whole, and you can't wrestle somebody or take them down to the ground, is a whole different situation.
Right.
It's like, I really thought, before that fight, before the McGregor-Mayweather fight, I thought that McGregor was going to start losing and end up kicking Floyd in the face or something.
I was scared of him throwing an elbow or a kick or something. I was scared of that because that's just what he used to.
Right.
But, he kept it together.
He didn't want to fuck that bag up. I think, from what I understand, I think Dana from the UFC said that if he does that, he will lose his entire purse. And he had a pretty huge purse for that.
Yeah, he got some money.
He got some money. Would you ever fight a UFC fighter in the ring?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You got to think that's crossing two support system. You got the UFC support, then you got the boxing supporters. So the fight going to automatically be big, especially if it's a big name UFC fighter.
Is there anyone in the UFC that you particularly want to fight?
No, it isn't, but I'll fight any one of them motherfuckers, though.
Okay. What about you actually getting into the octagon?
Man, you got a better chance, man, of seeing a Monica Lewinsky sex tape with the president, man. Hey, I ain't getting in no octagon, man. Now, I might be a fool, but I ain't a damn fool, okay?
Okay.